Live from the outskirts of beautiful downtown Irvine, it's Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey, where our late game, or basically I think this might be our only game tonight too, at least on the Ducks side, will be a D3 matchup between the league leader in Inland Empire, as they will be hosting the Central Cathedral Jets. San Diego Central Cathedral Jets. Good evening, everybody. I'm Chuck Lasik, along with Doug Peacock, who will be bringing you all the wonders that the internet has to offer as we get ready for and I believe, is this right, a 1-12 matchup right here? As we have basically Inland Empire coming in at 6-1, as they will be facing the Central Cathedral squad that's right now 0-5 with a negative 23 goals against advantage right there. So things have not been too kind for the Jets. On the other end, you have Inland Empire right now, who has 30 goals and 12 against. So they're plus 18. So as we get ready for the face-off, and I'm being disturbed here. Give me a second, please. Okay. Just an addition, so it's not that big of a disruption. I'll let him pass.
Looks like Kaplan for Central Cathedral check and goal, and McDonald for the Wolverines.
So that reminds me, I think I get my shot sheet out right there. So you have Mitchell Kaplan, manning the pipes, as Doug said, for Central Cathedral. And then on the other end, Carson McDonald. McDonald, who comes in. He's played 6 games, had 2 shutouts, plus with a 1.83 goals against average as well. Putting up some all-star type numbers right there. As we wait for the puck to drop, as I believe the refs are still talking to.
Looks like we have. They're going over the rosters for Inland Empire, so the coaches got the iPad out and I guess selecting who his players are tonight.
Different set of officials that we've had. We've had the same the last couple of nights, so this is going to be a different one. Last night's game went really quickly. I think we went an hour and 17 minutes or something like that in a D2 game, and that was pretty quick.
That's very quick for
yes.
D2. That's like a JV game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. I mean, they went 3-4 minutes without puck stoppages of play and stuff like that. So it was.
That's cool. When you get good flow like that, it makes the game go by fast.
That was a broadcaster's and a cameraman's best friend right there. Let me tell you. Actually, it wasn't that, because I wasn't really ready for that, and I had to come in. I came in kind of hot, let's just say, and. They started the game 10 minutes early on me, and then on top of it, I'm sitting there trying to write everything down and get everything going. But, oh, well, like I said, those are third world or first world problems that no one really cares about as we get ready for the face-off. It looks like this is Ruggiero taking the draw for IE. He wins the draw back, and right off the bat, here come the Wolverines. And you got 2 Ruggerios right here. There's you got Calvin and John. Calvin wears 39, but right now, here's another man coming in. This is number 31, Gavin Ireland right there. He has his pocket picked by the other Ruggiero. That's John. Brings that up. Actually, no, it's Calvin. Calvin now steps back, right point. Now we'll drop it down low. Misses its intended target, and bringing the biscuit out now and carrying it out is Jackson Canty. He'll turn it over, though, and here's another opportunity. It's picked up by Canty. He can't clear, though, as once again John Ruggiero now sends it into the far side corner. Picked up and then swiped right back in by Carson Ruggiero. The puck's sent all the way down the ice, and I believe it will have the mustard for an icing call. So puck will move 175 feet back into the Central Cathedral zone. Tied at 0, just 53 seconds into this first period.
Looks like a couple of the Inland Empire Wolverines have their black
Kings
Junior Rain jerseys on. Junior Rain plays out at the same arena that they practice at, Center Ice in Ontario, so probably haven't got their Wolverine jerseys yet.
We haven't done. I thought we were going to be doing a game or two out there too.
Rumor has it.
Here's a pocket pick right now by Matthew Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh, though, is beaten to the biscuit right there by quick skating. I believe that's Eric Hollander right there. He'll slide it up to Peraza now. Peraza met right past the blue line on a nice play by Keaton Struble right there. Still trying to battle for it. And coming out of the fray, here comes Central Cathedral again. However, picking off the play right there is Collender. Eric now will take it. Or I should say Eric should take it. I'm going to start spelling Pesolano's name like that. Then move it over. He doesn't spell Eric right either, so. But this is Eric, so I probably don't want to do that yet. Shot comes in, and that's, ooh, wow, that kind of Kaplan was forced to make the save, and I'm not sure if he wanted that because he tried to cover up. Watch out, you have a man breaking out. This is Dominic Marquez Hernandez comes in, and the shot is turned aside and swallowed up by the goaltender. I didn't see where the puck went, but he managed to make the save. I don't think Marquez Hernandez had everything he wanted on that. And back now in transition, here comes Wyatt. Wyatt Draymond right here. Draymond. Rodriguez can't hold. Watch out. Trying to get in there was Canty again. And Jackson just was beaten to the biscuit right here. This is Brody Rodacchio now. Gets it over to Flanders. Flanders can't handle it. Puck rimmed around over to the far side half wall. Once again, Canty gets it around one, and finally on the third attempt, they clear it out. Here now on his, here's Quan Dang now. Fires a shot, and that's gloved down once again by McDonald, and he will hold on tight with 14:05 remaining here in the first period. Still goose eggs on the board. Dang will take the draw as he'll be opposed, I believe, by number 83, Anthony Saliba. Saliba will win the draw, I guess you could say, but no. Somehow coming out of the fray, this is Reagan Olashek, who has his pocket picked by the IE, and here they come on the attack. Entering the zone momentarily was Anthony Saliba, but he is knocked down. Speaking of being knocked down, Saliba kind of interrupts that play, and he takes the biscuit right back. He'll drop it down low. Shot comes in point blank that time, and Flanders looking up to the heavens saying, wow, how did I miss that one? As a big save, point blank by Kaplan. And the more impressive thing, I mean, that might have been a 2-foot shot, and Kaplan keeps himself soft enough where he absorbs the puck and does not give up the rebound.
He did what a goaltender should, Chuck. He made himself big and huge and took away most of the angle there.
Face-off one again by the IE. Lyons now flips a pass in. It's denied by the defense. Shot comes from the point. This is Ruggiero again of the, that's of the John variety. He gets it down low. Shot comes in, but right there, who's that once again? The goaltender, Kaplan. He softens himself up but makes the save. And it must be the weekend because Aha's on.
It's a former #1 song.
Yes. So me and my significant other, we always say that's the weekend. Every time we hear that, because you hear it in the morning on a Saturday morning, every single morning. Of course, it doesn't hurt that we have an 80s tape channel on. So,
yeah.
Wait, oh, that one just slid right by. That was close. Puck bounds in the center now, or in the corner, I should say. Moved up the far side half wall, battling for it now is Keaton Struble. And they managed to clear the puck all the way down, which should warrant an icing call, and it will. 12:50 remains here in the first period. About 4:10 expired here in this first period. Shots 3-1 or 3-2 in favor of the IE right now. And they're set to take the face-off.
Yeah, the scorekeeper doesn't have any of the Wolverines shots up on the scoreboard.
No. And I know there was a couple.
Yeah.
You just saw the guy glove one down. Yeah.
He's being really stingy tonight.
I guess so. Well, you know what? As I mentioned before, though, is McDonald is kind of a world-class goalie, too. All-star caliber goalie right there with the numbers he's put up so far. His icing will be called once again, so the puck will move 175 feet down. As I mentioned before, he has a 1.83 goals against average with 2 shutouts in the 6 games that they've played so far. So he stood tall to the task. Face-off moving back down to the right of the goaltender in Kaplan. This is Peraza. He'll take the draw. It's one, and Luke fires a shot, which is turned aside by Kaplan. Rimmed over to the other side now. Coming out of the fray is the IE. They get it back up. Watch out, though. A nice sweep check right there by number 55. That's Oshelek of the Reagan variety. Named after a great man as the puck moves in. And icing will be the call here with 12:01 left. Who knows if he was named after the big R, but still. As the faceoff will move all the way down again once again.
We're getting lots of 80s music in the background,
I know.
so why not? Yeah.
Exactly. That's a perfect time for Oingo Boingo, too. It's Halloween. Danny Elfman was always playing down here at the Halloween time, at least when I was in college. That was a long time ago. That was before he was really famous, before he became more of a composer.
Composed all the music for the Batman movies,
Yep.
with Christian Bale, for those of you who didn't know that.
He's done for a while,
And
too.
a few other movies
Yep.
as well. I think he did Beetlejuice
Yep.
as well.
Boy, not only do we have sports, but we also bring you the best that entertainment has to
That's
offer,
right.
too. Or entertainment trivia. You need an answer to one of those bar trivia questions? Doug and I will have it for you. Either sports or
I'm
entertainment.
deadly with those. People won't play me.
Watch out. Now here's an opportunity right here, and they're trying to knife his way through with Struble. He was met by a couple of Wolverines right there, and they knock it off to the side, and then back now in transition. Here comes Flanders. Preston now brings it up, and then it's swept off his tape. Now fouling up, though, and a nice, taking a nice hit right there. I think that was Rodoracio. Yep. Back now. This is Casey Brooks now, fires a shot over to the far side, bringing it in. I think this is Flanders again. Flanders now tries to center it. Puck is swept away that time by the goaltender Kaplan as it bounds in the corner. Gallardo now was there. Now coming up with the biscuit again. This is number 39 in Ruggiero. Hits that trailer right there, and a nice shot, nice save right there. I believe that was roll-off right there as well, and covering up on the play will be Kaplan. Here with 10:32 remaining in this first period. We are still scoreless. The shots now favor IE by a 5-2 margin. Faceoff will be moving to the right or the left of the goaltender in Mitchell Kaplan.
I think the scorekeeper's putting the shots on the wrong side.
Yeah. Well,
I just noticed it went up, and it was Kaplan's save.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe he's just thinking saves instead.
Yeah.
Wow, that one was just waved at right there,
Yeah.
I believe, by Wyatt Dryman down there. There's a man right there, another save. Make it 6 now. A lot of point-blank shot chances right now, too, for they're going to let that play. That hit the net by far. I'm not sure what they're looking at. Everybody in the building knew it was, too. And then they're going to call offsides. At least they saw that. Here with 7 minutes expired here in the first period. Puck will come right back outside the zone of Inland Empire with this game still knotted at 0.
Yes, it was fun sitting next to the head of referees, Art Catano, at the Ducks game we went to, the season opener last week.
Was he criticizing them all?
And I was asking him about a call, so what'd you think about that? He goes, it was a great call. He goes, did they ever make a bad call? He just looked at me.
Here's a shot right there, and that's actually went over Kaplan's cage. Here now coming right out, putting the biscuit on, trying to put the biscuit in front, but denying that was Kaplan once again. And with 9:39, he'll be content to hold on here, keeping this game scoreless here in this first period. Thank you for joining us once again. Chuck Lasik and Doug Peacock bringing you all the action right here on CIH. Lou now from the beneficiary of the faceoff win, moves it over to Eric Collender. Collender now behind, avoids a check right there from Dominic Oshelek. Now moving the other way. This is Matthew Cavanaugh. He can't clear. Held it at the point by Lou, and then all of a sudden out of the fray comes Cavanaugh. He is knocked down, or he is met right there by Collender. And everybody's offsides for Central Cathedral. So that's going to allow Peraza to bring it in. Peraza now walks in, fires a shot, and they're making the save. Oh, it slipped through the 5-hole right there. And Kaplan kind of looking up to the heavens going, how did that happen? Looking to the bench, but somehow he did not close that 5-hole. And I believe Aiden Peraza found it. And they're going to take it 1-0 lead.
Looked like
Pedraza, I should say. Pedraza will get the goal. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to say the goaltender Kaplan kind of looking at the bench when kind of shrugging his shoulders. Thought he had it.
Yep. So the 7th shot of the game is quite lucky for the IE as they score their first goal. That had us both fooled because at first I thought, as we said, it looked like Kaplan made the save, but it just kind of slid under.
Well, you heard it hit the pads even. And
somehow it just kind of got through the wickets as Flanders now brings it in. Preston now on the left wing. Goes wide.
It's kind of like that shootout goal last night that Gibson
let
in.
Oh, gosh. There's another shot and another goal right there. Yeah, that one was kind of cheap. As banging home the biscuit, I believe, will be number 83 in Anthony Saliba. And watch out. We were scoreless just 2 seconds ago. We were just scoreless 27 seconds ago before Pedraza scores the goal. And here we are, 26 seconds later. You have a goal by Saliba with the assist going to Flanders, and it's 2-0 right now in favor of Central Cathedral. Of Inland Empire. They need to move the score. Yeah, I think they're going to get them now. I think they just realized that.
This guy had a problem with the score on ours, too. So.
Oh, boy. And
it's contagious.
Here comes the IE looking for more. Wolverines now rimming around over to the far side half wall. Picked up by number 31, though, Gavin Ireland. And Ireland now moves it up. They don't find Jackson Canty right there. Canty fighting his way through, bounces off a couple checks, centers it, but it's intercepted by the Wolverines. Sent all the way back, and that's going to warrant an icing call. It's touching up. There will be Sean Ochoa, so the puck will move 175 feet back deep inside the Wolverine zone with an Inland Empire up by 2. Face-off will be to the, they're going to say left. I thought it would gone to the right side, but oh well. Taking the draw will be Matthew Kavanaugh for Central Cathedral. He'll be opposed, and winning the draw was Calvin Ruggiero. Shot, though, is blocked right there by a nice play by Adrian Duran right there. Puck bounds behind the goal, and finally he'll be content just to cover up here with about 7:50 remaining here in this first period. 470 seconds if you're interested. And the face-off once again taking place to the left of the goaltender in McDonald. Oh, they hit Lyons. Lyons now all by himself. Actually, though, he's cut off right there. And a nice play by Juarez. Here's Juarez again now. Second opportunity. Had the puck go through his legs. Then he remembers it. Back and forth. Pass between Struble and Kavanaugh. But the puck ends up right on the tape once again of Calvin Ruggiero. Ruggiero now brings it in. Right face-off circle. Wires a shot. And that goes off the body of Kaplan, who makes his first save in the last 3 shots. Puck bounds now, down deep where Caden Roloff will play it. He'll leave now for John Ruggiero. Puck now moved up, and it hits Calvin Ruggiero. Calvin now moves in, fires a shot, blocked up. And when the puck bounds out of play, so we'll lose the puck and gain a face-off here with 6:50 left in this first period. Still 2-0 in favor of the IE. The Pedraza goal will go unassisted. I'm trying to remember does that make sense or not. But then, as I mentioned before, Saliba's goal assisted by Preston Flanders. Waiting for the puck to drop. Peraza will win the draw. That's taken away now by Central Cathedral. Intercepted and back now. Coming. This is Collender.
Jets try to clear it, comes out. Cleared up there by Canty, knocks it into the Wolverines zone. Wolverines back to fetch it up. A long pass there taken there by Juarez. Number 10 passes it up to his line mate, 24 there. Passover shot there from 91 and covered up by McDonald.
McDonald makes his third save right here with 6:04 remaining. Thank you, Doug. I was getting a little tongue lashing for nothing.
Oh, it's okay.
I just had to throw Eric under the bus right there.
Just want people not to like start hitting their computers going,
exactly.
Wow, where's the sound?
Where's that loudmouth at? Here is Kavanaugh taking the draw now. He will win it back, but then it's intercepted, stepping right into it, and off to the races now. This is Damon right now fires a shot, and that's a big save. Now rebound comes in, and it's scored by Flanders. Always follow up your shots, and that's exactly what Flanders did. The initial shot from Dryman was stopped, but right there to bang home the biscuit was Flanders. And Preston makes it now 3-0 in favor of IE. And for Flanders, that is his second goal. Dryman will get the assist. And Saliba scored a second goal earlier. And let me see. Let me guess. And Pedraza scored his second goal. Wow, a bunch of twos. A bunch of twos right now. You guys got people offside, so wait for people to touch up. Finally touching up as Dominic Marquez Hernandez drops it in. And it's taken right back out and sent down the ice. Now a battle ensues deep inside the corner, inside the Central Cathedral zone. Kept in. But here once again, unable to handle it is Marquez Hernandez. And it's taken right back now by, this is Dryman again. Dryman now, backhander, sent behind, wide of the net. Behind the goal, occupied by Kaplan. Kaplan facing 11 shots already, stopping 8 of them. Here's another opportunity. Flanders comes in, shot, rebound, and second one is scored.
No, goaltend, the ref's waving that one off.
Oh, they are. So give Flanders the initial save, and that's what I'm going to do.
I'm not sure if the referee lost sight of it and blew his whistle as it slowly crept in behind Kaplan. But
they're going to say no goal, and Flanders is robbed of his second goal and third point.
Dryman with the assist on Flanders' last goal.
Here's an opportunity, and blocking the biscuit at the moment of truth right there was Central Cathedral. Puck comes up and bounces right past Caden Roloff right there, and Roloff forced to retreat in his own zone as he'll slide it over to Jean Ruggiero. Gets it right back up. Watch out, shot, turnover right there, save, rebound, another shot, point blank, another save right there from McDonald. He got 40% of his saves right there in just that motion. Another man right in front. Oh, and unable to pull the trigger that time was Reagan Oleszek. He'll get back up. Another man walking right down, and the puck comes in, and that's stopped that time by Kaplan again, who makes his 10th save in 13 opportunities with 4:05 remaining.
Oh, the Jets player just couldn't find the handle. He was alone right in front of McDonald, and God, he'll be thinking about that one for a long time.
Yeah, Oleszek wants that one back. Reagan was sitting all in front, and sometimes when you get like that alone, start to panic just a tad.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
How did it get here? Where did that thing come from?
And you have the time to eat a sandwich and smoke a cigar afterwards, even though he wouldn't be doing that. It's still.
We hope not.
Sometimes you have a lot more time than you think. Here's the Gallardo right here, fires a shot wide of the net. Rebound taken by Peraza. He'll turn it over, though, as playing the biscuit deep in his zone will be Collender. Now behind his net. Once again, I believe that's Peraza. That's 26, whose name I don't have. Here's an opportunity right here. Is it 28 or 26? Oh, it is 28.
Sometimes
no,
hard.
It's 26. It's Lions. I've got to remember that one, too. Oh, Noyes. That's the one that Eric's been telling me about. That's Kyle Noyes right there.
Sometimes hard to see the numbers when they get kind of tucked into their girdle there, so understandable.
Yep. So face-off will take place just outside the IE zone with 3:18 left. Dang will take the draw. He'll be opposed, I believe, by Peraza. Peraza somehow came out the winner, but Dang steals it away. Dang now trying to get around Duran. Dang, Duran. There you go. Duran picks it up, slides it over. Floats a pass up over to the captain, El Capitan, and Tanner. And Luke slides the pass over, but it's taken away now by Central Cathedral. Here's an opportunity set high and wide of the net, occupied once again by McDonald. Rimmed around over to the near side. And a good play by Oshalek of the Dominic variety. They slide it over. Here's my man now walking in, firing a shot wide of the net. Once again occupied by McDonald. Puck now moves up the near side half wall, dropped in, and then sent right back out. And then it's taken away by Dang. Dang leading a 2-on-1 right now. Dang against Duran. Dang now walks in, fires a shot, save. 6 save for McDonald. Puck now bounds back up, and Morez will take it. Uh-oh, he whiffed on it. Then he recovers, and he gets it back up to Reagan Olashek. Coming out of it now. Struble now trying to get Peraza. Peraza puts it right on the tape. Oh, that was a nice move right there by Brooks. Maybe one too many. As activating now will be Rodoracio. Brody now walks in, fires a shot, save. Rebound comes in, and a nice stop right there. Another save right there. And it's finally swallowed up on the 3-shot sequence right there by Kaplan. And with 1:42 left, he still keeps this at a 3-0 disadvantage for Central Cathedral.
Kaplan being the far busier of the two goaltenders thus far tonight.
16-6, yeah.
Yeah, McDonald has made some great saves when he has had to, but Kaplan has been facing John Gibson numbers on the net.
True that, as the face-off's taking place to the left now of Kaplan. It's one back again, all the way back to Ruggiero right there. The puck bounds off the back wall right into the crease, and that's going to allow Kaplan to cover up now with about 95 seconds remaining. Saliba will take the draw for the IE. Excuse me. The face-off is won by Saliba, I thought, and it's sent right back in. And then finally out of the zone. Foot race now. Go ahead.
Bless you on that, sir.
Oh, thank you. Bringing it down now will be Marquez Hernandez, who gets it past Ruggiero. Ruggiero takes it from him. He'll bound in the corner now. Over to Calvin. And here's Flanders now. Uh-oh. Flanders now walking in. Tried to move it in, and it's taken away. Back down transition. Here comes Marquez Hernandez as he'll bring it in. Tries to center it, knocked aside. He'll get some help now from Struble. Struble, though, tied up right there by Wyatt Dryman. Puck centered in, shot comes in, save, and that was good positioning right there by McDonald, who has a 7th save in as many opportunities. Turnover again right there. Oh, and being hooked down, no call. I think he kind of grabbed that blade of the stick, trying to sell it to the refs, weren't buying it. And a good job right there by number 23, Ochoa. He could have lined somebody up and really put a hit on him, but he let him play the puck instead. Puck now rimmed around over to the far side half wall. Kept in right there for a moment by Aiden Peraza. Coming out of the fray now will be Central Cathedral. Now it's 6 seconds left. Still looking for an opportunity. They slide it over to Dang. That's going to miss its mark. Gallardo now will pick it up for IE, and that's going to do it for the first period. So 3 goals in a sequence of about 4 shots. Find the back of the net, and Inland Empire has a 3-0 lead as we will head in the second period as you've been watching the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League right here on CIH.
You'll get the edge when you do business with Pip Printing and Marketing Services in Santa Fe Springs. With products that vary from as small as a business card to as large as a roadside sign, Pip has the printing technology to get the job done for you. Make your brand more recognizable in any space and any place with Pip Printing in Santa Fe Springs. Mention the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League for 10% off your first purchase. Visit pip200.com or call 562-921-5188 today. That's pip200.com or call 562-921-5188 today.
Welcome back to 5 Point Arena here at beautiful Great Park Ice here in the beautiful city of Irvine. Goals by Pedraza, Saliba, and Flanders is the difference right now. Inland Empire with 3 goals, and as I mentioned, in basically a kind of condensed time, a 3:06 margin, or in 3 goals in about 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and that's the difference right now. They lead Central Cathedral by a score of 3-0. They had 16 shots in the first period, as opposed to the 7 by the Jets. As we get ready now, Central Cathedral wearing the white base with the midnight blue trim, moving from right to left on your internet browser. Not sure if it's really the browser, it'd be more the screen as the puck comes in and it's played. Okay, do I give him a save on that? I think I will. Turned over momentarily as Ruggiero, the Calvin variety, he picks it back up though now, and it's knocked off his tape again. Trying to send it out and unable to was Jackson Canty, and then puck dropped in behind the goal line. Now this time it's Dominic Oshalek now, moves it off to the half wall on the near side. Oshalek getting some help now from Reagan Oshalek, and now this is Devin Iborra now, actually number 91, who's not on my roster. His shot comes in. Trying from behind that time, and that one is taken and somehow swallowed up by the goaltender, Kaplan. He'll be content to hold on. A .03 into the second period. Still 3-0 in favor of the Wolverines from the Inland Empire.
Maybe have a penalty, it looks like, Chuck.
Oh, really?
Wolverine player number 26 going
That's going to be actually Kyle Noyes, wearing Lions number. That's what Eric was so adamant about, where he had to stop my broadcast. So, face-off will come all the way down 175 feet. I didn't see what the call was either. Maybe we'll get it right here.
I did not.
Well, pass that call.
It's a penalty, according to the score sheet.
Yep, that's what I got right there. I got the same thing. So Noyes will get the penalties. The shot comes in.
Roughing.
Oh, I didn't see that. And the puck is set out of play, so we'll lose the puck and gain a face-off here. The .08 expired in this first period.
First man in the box tonight.
Yep.
Central Cathedral will get there. Let's see what their power play, what they've
Kavanaugh
come up with.
Kavanaugh will take the draw. He'll be opposed by Houston Swick. Here's an opportunity now. Shot comes in, and actually I think if the defenders had knocked that down, Ochoa might have had a goal. He does a good job of keeping the puck in. It's on the turnaround by Kavanaugh. It's intercepted. And back now the other way. Here comes Brody Rodarcio. Shot comes in. Oh, and it dances on the top of the cage right there. And it's quickly blown down.
It looked like something out of that game Mousetrap. It was just rolling
on
the top
like
of
dancing,
the net. Right about the crossbar. Crazy.
Face-off now taking place to the, I guess, left. Everybody was moving to the right, but it's to the left of the goaltender in Kaplan.
Linesman keeps him moving.
Yep.
Keeps him guessing.
Face-off is won, I guess you could say, by Cathedral. Is kind of bull rushing his way down was Dang, and he has his pocket picked. And here's Pedraza coming the other way, fires a shot, and that's gloved down rather kind of nonchalantly there by Kaplan. He kind of grabbed it and just put it down, said, "That's the best you got, son?" And
he flashed the leather.
Yeah.
Like, there it is.
A very inadvertent flash, but yeah, it was a flash. It was a tougher save than he made it look, but I think he just wanted to make it look easy. It worked good for the camera.
Looked good on the camera.
Yep. Face-off now will take place to his left one more time. One again, shot comes in, and that one bounces in. A couple times, they almost turn it over, and actually it does. Pedraza gets it back to the point. Ruggiero with a shot. That's gloved down again. And that was John Ruggiero with the shot, and Kaplan makes yet another save.
Well, Kaplan's made several saves.
That thing had a little mustard on it, too.
Short-handed.
Yep.
Is the Wolverines.
Yep.
And
no, they're, short-handed on the Wolverines. They're putting on a more of an attack. You're right. Another attack or shot right there by Roloff. Whistles wide the net, occupied by Kaplan. Sent right back in and rimmed around over the near side. The unnamed 91. Maybe I can get him on the score sheet here. I'll take a look. As the puck's now sent down, and that could be an icing as if Ireland doesn't hurry. He gets to it, though. Puck sent all the way back down, played. No, I don't have a 91 on this, of course.
There's always that one player.
Yep. Here's Ochoa now, chips it up, and now he'll give chase, and he gets his own pass. Not sure if he can get an assist and a goal at the same time, but if he would have scored, there would have been although I know you couldn't do it, you would have had a fan of it. As the puck's dropped in deep, where Juarez now will pick it up for Central Cathedral. Bounds in the far side corner, moves it up the far side, moves it up in his bet right there by Ruggiero of the John variety. Shot comes in, and somehow it scores, and are they going to give that to Ruggiero right there? I believe
I think so. Kaplan, again, got a piece of it, and it just, ever so slowly just slid right behind him.
And that seemed like an innocent shot. I put my head down, so did it just go off his glove and sneak by him?
I think so.
Wow.
The Wolverines had just come back to even strength, so that will be an even strength goal.
And all of a sudden now it's 4-0, and that's one of those goals that will drive a goaltender crazy, too.
There's two of those tonight for Kaplan, just kind of little creepy crawlies. He's got it, but it just didn't get 100% of it.
Here now is Marquez Hernandez as he tries to get it down, and it's intercepted right there and taken down by Collender. Eric now.
And I think if you remember, Chuck, there was another one they blew as no goal that was the same way. So he's really had three.
Yep. Here now it's taken away. This is Anthony Saliba behind the net. Oh, and he's just leveled right there by number 91, and they're going to give him a penalty. I'm not sure about why would there be a penalty right there.
I think they're going to say he kind of overdid it.
That can't be roughing. No, I mean, how do you not do a check? What are they going to do? Are they going to really call roughing on this?
Let's see. Gets him in the box. Now we're going to get the call. Are we going to get the call? Mr. Ruff. Oh.
Head
contact.
No.
2 and a 10.
He came up on the chest, though, right there. I didn't see him come up on the head. We'll have to. That's why we need replay, because I want to take a look at that again, because I thought he hit him in the chest. I don't think he ever came that high.
Well, this is quite interesting. Yeah, they got to blow the whistle. They need another player in the box.
Yep.
So
this is going to be a 2 and a 10.
He's going to be there for pretty much the rest of the second period.
And just when I can get his name, too. That's what really gets me. I finally get a chance to get his name.
Waiting for the scorekeeper to go, hey, what's your name?
Well, that's right, because they just have visitor head contact right now. And here now is John Ruggiero. No, it's not John. It's Calvin Ruggiero. Puck is sent down now by Inland Empire. Wow. And, Central Cathedral, and that thing went far. It goes out of play.
It went so far, it went out of play. He was trying to clear it and did a little bit too good of a job clearing it.
Got to give him credit for that. Waiting to see who's getting the penalty. They called head contact, so it's a 2 and a 10.
Wouldn't it be funny if his last name was Visitor?
I know. Oh, Nicholas Cianflone.
There we go.
Oh, they have him down as 82, but he's now 91. Okay. Well, now we know something. At least I know something. Everybody says about time.
It's always a fun thing trying to get the complete rosters for every single game.
Yeah.
It rarely happens. We're always missing somebody.
Oh, you missed the other night where I had 3 or 4. And they were all on the same line, too, or they were all on the same shift, basically. You had 3 on the same, or two defensemen. There was a defenseman pairing, and 2 of the lines were, 2 of the front line were.
Wow.
It's like 1 past the 7. The shot comes in, saved it right there. Clearing attempt is kept in once again by Rodoracio. Cleared back. And this is Rodoracio again. He'll leave, though. For Noyes. Noyes now behind the net, still looking. Moves it back up to the point to Rodoracio. Back down to Noyes. And Noyes couldn't handle it, so that's going to allow Ruggiero to take it. Calvin now, double teamed right there, gets it back over to Kyle Noyes. And did we knock the net off the mooring? Yep. So 11:34 remains, still 20 seconds on the 2-minute portion being served by Nicholas Cianflone. Reagan Oleszek was the one serving the penalty. I'm not sure if we said that or not. Face-off won again by the IE. Opportunity right there by Houston Sweck. Misses its mark. And we're back now, almost. We still got 4 seconds left, 3 seconds. Back to 5-on-5. So Central Cathedral kills the penalties. The puck now moves over. Schweck now going to take it. He'll turn it over, though, as he's hit. Is Dominic Oleszek now. Oshalek, I should say. Going to move it up, but kept in momentarily by Caden Roloff. And somehow coming out of it is Brooks. Brooks now. Thank goodness there isn't a done right there. He puts it right there. Right down Broadway. Nobody home, though. Somehow Sweck's going to take it again. He's leveled. Opportunity right there. Shot by Pedraza, and that's swallowed up by the goaltender, Kaplan. 10:41 remain here in the second period. Still 4-0 in favor of the IE.
Very musical night on our broadcast tonight with Brooks
and
Dunn reference.
Everybody would be, or actually my significant other would be very impressed that I actually mentioned country music on the. Starting to get a little more familiar with that as the face-off will take place to the. Actually, watching a good show called Monarch, which is based on country. And Trace Adkins is in it, so face-off. Now, I'm sure everybody's really cares about that as we get ready for the face-off. And Fox, you owe me some money for that advertisement for you. As the puck comes all the way down, and it's going to warrant an icing call here with 10:33 remaining.
I love Trace Atkins and the Lincoln Lawyer. Don't know if you saw that one.
I want to see it.
Oh, it's a great
That's
movie.
with Matthew McConaughey.
Yes,
right? Yeah.
it is. It has the most satisfying ending of any movie I've ever seen.
Well, you know what? That's on Netflix. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, it is.
All right, I'll check it out. Definitely.
They did a show, too.
Yeah, Nev Campbell was in that, I think. Yeah, that's the guy that operates out of his Cadillac or something like that, right?
Lincoln.
Watch out, Shaw Lincoln. Yeah,
Lincoln.
That would make sense. As the backhander goes in right there by Calvin Ruggiero. He goes top shelf right where Mama keeps the cookies, and more importantly, IE now takes a commanding 5-0 lead.
Jets a little flat-footed on that one, and the Wolverines capitalize.
Yeah, they are relentless right there. They only have 19 shots up on the board. I have 24. As now looking for more now, is bringing it down now is Dryman again. Fires a shot, and that one is swallowed up by the goaltender Kaplan, who stops his 7th of 9 shots already, and we're not even 7 minutes into this second period.
The Jets have had several flurries of shots on McDonald. It's just he's been able to keep it out the back of the net. So it's not for the lack of trying.
Here once again is Ruggiero looking for more as he wins the faceoff. Puck swatted now to the half wall. Right in front, there's a man. Flanders fires a shot, and I think making the save, or is that a goal?
Well, I think it was a save, and again, by the Kaplan looking behind him. So
that puck's right there between.
Yeah, right there in those.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, huh? So exactly. With 10 minutes remaining here in the second period.
Those pads don't look too new.
It's
almost like he's having an issue kind of feeling them.
And that's no bueno, especially. Watch out, shot coming in. That's blocked down. I believe give the credit to the block shot to Matt Cavanaugh as the puck now is rimmed down, and that's going to warrant an icing call. So 15 seconds expired from the last time the puck dropped. And it'll move 175 feet down deep inside the zone of Central Cathedral with the Jets looking up at a 5-0 deficit. Chuck Lasik and Doug Peacock here. I want to thank you for joining us. Two of our better... There's schools that give us better ratings, I should say. Always like to see the numbers after these two schools play, especially now with both of them playing together. Really like to see the numbers now behind the net. This is Oshelek. Moves it up. Oh, and then got it up to number 11, Keaton Struble. That was kind of like the penalty that was attributed right there to Cianflone. As Marquez Hernandez takes it. He'll enter the zone, and then it's poke checked off his tape right there by Rodoracio. Battle ensues right there at the blue line, and it's kept in by the Wolverines. They now walk in behind the net, still looking. This is once again Noyes. The shot comes in, and actually on the backhand, and swallowing that up now will be Kaplan. With 8:51 left here in the second period, still 5-0 in favor of Inland Empire. They're pretty much in control of this game as the faceoff will take place to the left of the goaltender in Mitchell Kaplan.
I'm going to start thinking the Jets are going to start looking for some stretch passing and get some sort of a breakaway on McDonald alone.
Kaplan makes yet another save as he jumps on that biscuit. We're 14 seconds away from being halfway through. And Kaplan's just kind of wondering, can this clock tick down a little bit quicker? As the faceoff is won, and I'll tell you what, lining that up right there was Caden Roloff, and he had a teammate take it off his tape right there. It might have been Pedraza. Watch out now is coming in. Barreling his way in is Gavin Ireland. Tries to center a pass, nobody home, but the gold and blue of Inland Empire. Ochoa tries to drop it in from the left point, and that's intercepted this time by Ruggiero of the John variety. Sent down now. McDonald will play it Kaplan will play it into the corner. Centering pass right there off the tape. Pedraza fires a shot. It goes off the chest that time of Kaplan. Puck now bounds behind the net. Once again, and it's taken off a forechecker's tape, then taken right back. Opportunity again. Shot, score! Falling down. Number 15, Sweek's going to get the goal. And Houston Sweck now with the goal makes it 6-0 in favor of Inland Empire.
Now when Kaplan just started leaning the wrong way, and as he fell down, he hit the puck back where he wasn't.
So Calvin Ruggiero with that goal, he scored his 16th goal. And then who scored that one again? It was 15, right? Yeah, it was Houston Swick.
Yep.
Gets his first goal of the season. And just like that, with about 7:55 remaining. IE jumps out now to a 6-0 lead. Here is now, once again, Calvin Ruggiero walking in with 16 goals on his tape. Trying for 17. That one's denied. Ruggiero again now. Moves to the backhand, still looking, has a man draped all over him, and then he avoids that check. Ruggiero still coming in. He's going to try the Michigan, and then it's knocked off, and taking a exception to that was Oshelek right there of the Dominic variety.
Yeah.
Oh, he was looking for it. Boy, look what Trevor started. We're going to have a Michigan goal in this league before, because that's the second time in as many games I've seen somebody attempt that.
I'll tell you a story sometime about my son who scored one in the adult league once.
Oh, really?
That goaltender hates him. Just hates him.
I love it, to tell you the truth. As the puck comes down, here's Dryman now. He has an assist tonight. Puck now scoots up to the point, kept in. Dances his way along the blue line now. Once again is number 59 in Collender. And Eric's shot is blocked. Puck scoots past everybody. That's going to warrant it. Oh, they're going to call it. They're going to waive the icing. We're past the halfway point now. About 2 minutes past the halfway point. 6-0 in favor of Inland Empire. Pass intended that time for number 39 in Calvin Ruggiero misses its mark, and icing will be the call. So puck will move 175 feet deep inside the zone.
We'll be back next to McDonald, who's been a bit lonely this period.
He hasn't faced a shot yet. Faced seven after facing 7 in the first, nothing in the second. Actually, I mentioned Dryman had 1 assist. I think he might have 2 now. I got to take a look at that. As he's assisted on Ruggiero's goal, the Calvin variety. Yep, that's his second assist. That's what I thought. So 2 assists right there. And here comes, looking for more. A shot comes in that time off the tape of Casey Brooks. And Brooks is denied by the goaltender. So that's the 15th shot here at 6:12 remaining. And already, Inland Empire has almost equaled their shot total from the first period.
6:12 left to go here in the second, and I made the reference to John Gibson. And
yep.
Boy, when you get that many shots, your goaltender gets a little fatigued.
And you know what they said? We thought Brooks scored that goal, but they all of a sudden gave it to John Ruggiero on the 4th goal. So we'll have to figure something out about that. As the shot comes in from Noyes, that goes wide. Kept in at the half wall by Dryman. Dryman, though, knocked off the biscuit. Actually, that's not Dryman. That's Tanner. Excuse me. Luke Tanner, the captain. Casey Brooks now joins the fray, and then it's taken out momentarily. Right back, and Duran now will send it back in. He'll slide it over to Noyes again, and they're going to call offsides on that. So 5:33 remains here in the second. Still 6-0 in favor of the IE. And Sweet's goal will go unassisted as well. Face-off now will take place just outside the zone of the Jets. Once again as they get it over to Roloff again. Roloff, though, loses his balance. Marquez Hernandez now brings it in, gets it back to Struble, who now is cut off by Pedraza in the zone, deep inside the zone, as he'll now move it over to Ruggiero. Taken away, though, once again by Hernandez Marquez, or Marquez Hernandez. The shot comes in, block shot, another shot comes in, and it's scored, that time by number 11 in Keaton Struble. So the first shot of the period is stopped by the goaltender McDonald, but Struble right there to bang home the rebound. And don't go away just yet, folks. Central Cathedral almost did that. I almost did it. Central Cathedral gets himself back into this as they cut the lead back down to 5.
Get rid of that big goose egg on the board that's been staring at him since the game started.
Usually after that goal, you see them, the squad get a pep in the step. So let's see if they can benefit from that. As the faceoff's won, brought in by the Wolverines one more time, bounds over into the near side corner. As Ruggiero will take it of the Calvin variety, sends it in, but right there, once again, is Collender. Back over to Ruggiero, fires a shot, save, as he was bidding for number 17. 16th shot of the period, so that's 16 shots on both sides now, or for both periods. Turned over right there. Flanders already with the goal, and I think he has an assist too. Right over to Flanders again, bidding for number 2, and it's blocked that time. A nice play by number 16 in Dominic Oshalek. Here's Marquez Hernandez now, brings it down, and he's knocked off the biscuit by Collender. Collender now battles, and it goes right to, once again, to Struble. Tape. He has the lone goal right now for Central Cathedral, but coming out of it now, once again, will be Dryman. Already with 2 assists on his tape tonight. He'll move it around over to Flanders now. Flanders now will rim it around over to the far side half wall and sent right back in and denied that time by the stick that time of Jasmine Shane, I believe. Tackle for 2 points. Actually, it was 23, so that was, that was Sean Ochoa. I haven't seen Jasmine tonight yet. Now behind the net, once again, here with a head of steam now. Oh, actually, it was stopped, was Calvin Ruggiero. Collender tries to bring it out. Flanders then has it, but they have a pocket pick that time by Canty. And Jackson will just send it in here with just about 3 minutes remaining here in the second period. Still 6-1 now. Turnover, those ensues. Right there with the biscuit, trying to create a play was Dang, and he's knocked off the biscuit. Now, once again, here's Ruggiero leading the 2-on-1. Back to Flanders. Centering pass right there, and it goes off the tape of Ruggiero, who could have had 17 right there in front. Shot comes in, and it's cleared out right there on a nice play by Jackson Canty. Puck down, back into the zone, and unable to handle it, though, was a Rodoracio. Here's Struble now. Already with a goal, looking for another. He fires a shot in, and that's one's gobbled up by the goaltender McDonald. And he hold on tight now with 145 seconds remaining here in the second period. Still 6-1 in favor of Central Cathedral. Or of IE. They're giving Matt Cavanaugh the goal. No, it was Keaton Struble. And they're going to at least give Dominic Marquez Hernandez the assist. I'm not sure if Cavanaugh got an assist too, but the goal did go to Keaton Struble right there. As now here is, once again, Noyes walking in. Deke shot, save right there by the goaltender in Kaplan. I think after that Michigan, Kaplan's a little more fired up right there. Seems a little more focused.
Yeah, the Michigan attempt there that they tried to throw at him. That really does. Goaltenders do not like that being done to them.
Still the coolest play I've ever seen live in hockey. I saw Zegras do it in Phoenix, and I still think it was one of the more incredible things I've ever seen. Watch out. Here's an opportunity right there. Shot save right there off the tape of Brooks. Backhander right there, and that finds the back of the net right there, and that is Luke Tanner with the goal. Credited, I believe, Brooks with the assist. And now the lead jumps back up to 6 with about 99 seconds remaining. So 7-1 is the score right now, as I know that it's Luke Tanner. Casey Brooks will get the assist. We're waiting for them to log it. Here they come looking for more now. Gallardo now brings it down, stops on a dime, still looking right at the goal line. Tries to dance along. Move back up. Here's a shot by Roloff, and there's a save through the mass of humanity right there. Somehow seeing it was Kaplan. That's the 20th shot he's faced. Now back on. Oh, watch out. That didn't take out one. He took out 2 right there with Ireland, who then slid into Dang. Both of them losing their balance. And back now once again, looking for more. Here's Calvin Ruggiero. Fires a shot high up over the net, occupied by Kaplan. Gallardo now walks in. Still walking in left Right face-off circle, excuse me. Oh, there's a big hit, and that's going to be at least a 2, if not maybe a 2 out of 10 right there. It's touching up and heading to the sin bin will be Caden Roloff. We'll see if he'll get 2 and 10. As coming out now, we'll be seeing Floney, who served his 12 minutes plus. I think that was the longest stretch we had without a whistle.
I think you're right.
They're just going to give him a roughing right there. Roloff. So that's 2 minutes on Caden. Opportunity maybe to cut it back down to 5 before the period ends for Central Cathedral.
Well, both teams 0 for 1 on the power play thus far. Let's see what happens with the Jets' second power play of the game.
Face-off won and sent down now by Inland Empire. Machoa now with a head of steam. Picks up the biscuit. Moves it up to Struble. Then actually bounces off Struble, which allows Collin to play it. Moved back over to Cianflone now. Sends a pass over.
Cianflone should have fresh legs.
Yeah, exactly. He should have the freshest legs out there. He's had a 12-minute break. 12-plus minute break, I should say. As I'm not sure if he read center red, and that's going to warrant an icing call right there. Exactly with 15 and a half seconds remaining. Still 7-1 in favor of IE. Faceoff will come deep inside the zone of the Jets. Shot comes in, and they're making the save was the goaltender.
Yeah, the Wolverine player right off the faceoff just grabbed it and walked right in, and the Jets defenseman just sort of watched him go by.
Olay.
Yeah. Kind of like you see defensemen stand by and watch Connor McDavid go flying by him.
Especially if you're the Ducks. Oops, did I say that out loud? There we go. As the faceoff's won and cleared down the ice, is going to have enough? Or is the period going to expire? Nah, 1/2 second left. It's good. Good.
They're going to call it.
Yeah, I was going to say where you got rid of the pomp and circumstance right there. So that's going to do it at the end of 2. So 4-1 scored in that period by IE. They lead this game 7-1 heading into the third period. As you've been watching the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League right here on CIH.
You'll get the edge when you do business with Pitt Printing and Marketing Services in Santa Fe Springs. With products that vary from as small as a business card to as large as a roadside sign, Pip has the printing technology to get the job done for you. Make your brand more recognizable in any space and any place with Pitt Printing in Santa Fe Springs. Mention the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League for 10% off your first purchase. Visit pip200.com or call 562-921-5188 today. That's pip200.com or call 562-921-5188 today.
Welcome back to the third period as we get ready for the drop of the puck. 7-1 in favor of Inland Empire, and I believe we will be at a running clock from now on, unless Central Cathedral drops it down to 2. Or is it 2 or 3? I can't remember.
I think it's 2.
I think it's 2 as well. Puck dropped in off the face-off win.
Unless this is a Caja game. Let us not run time.
No, it's D3. I'm not sure. I don't think they would have a game for D3.
We'll find out the first whistle.
Yep, exactly. As we continue to wait, walking in right there once again was Ruggiero right there. The Calvin variety fires a shot that goes high up over the goaltender in Kaplan. Left now. Here's a shot by Ireland. Stopped that time. Rebound comes in, but Unfortunately, Reagan Oshelek couldn't handle it. Drops down low again. Taking it now, and a big hit delivered right there by number 96 in Brady Roderasio, something like that. Yeah, Roderasio, that's what I should say. Watch out.
And
Things starting to get a little chippy right
now. Bit of a rematch.
Here now, once again, shot comes in by Ruggiero, and Calvin's shot is denied one more time. As the clock continues to run, so that's going to at least do it on the answers our question on the run time. Face off deep inside the zone of Central Cathedral with 15:30 and counting. Calvin Ruggiero will take the draw. He'll be flanked by Preston Flanders, and he wins the face-off. Here's John Ruggiero with a shot, tried to go top corner on glove side, but missed the net entirely. Not by much, though. Puck now bounds in the near side corner, taken away, and the clear is knocked down by Calvin Ruggiero, who slides it over to, I think, his brother, maybe cousin, John. Taken away now. Roll off with a shot now. Right there, and that one is banged home by, once again, Calvin Ruggiero. And don't look now, but it's now 8-1 in favor of Inland Empire.
Nice back door there, wide open. Just buried it like Troy Terry.
Yep. Well, not recently.
No.
Not since the game one, right? Or game two. I think that game
he's got 3 goals.
Yes, yeah. He scored 2 in the first one and 1 in the second.
Yep. Give him time.
Give him time. I'm not worried about Troy. I'm worried about the defense. Offense is already well ahead.
Defense played well last night, so
yeah, that's true.
Better.
We need a complete game.
Yeah, so we'll see. Give him time.
Yeah, that's what I keep on telling myself. Ruggiero now. My question is, Eakins make it the whole season or not?
We'll see. If they win a few games and play well, I think he'll be around.
If they continue to play like this,
he's gone.
He's gone by
Christmas.
I was going to say Thanksgiving.
Maybe. In fact, I think they got rid of Carlisle way back when. It was the Sunday after Thanksgiving, if I remember right, because they lost the Friday game. They got annihilated, and then they got annihilated again that Sunday night. And
that was it, yep.
Bye-bye, Randy.
Face-off is won, I guess, by Central Cathedral, but taken away by IE. They get it back. Here's a pass now. Once again, shot comes in, and that one goes off of from Noyes. Moves it back to Lou, whose shot's blocked. Puck now rolls, and out of the zone is Collender will take it again. Eric now puts it up, and had a man right there as the puck bounded in, because he intended for Brooks that time. Brooks, though, had it just out, and Tanner now, the El Capitan, will drop it down low. Swiped away, but right back to Eric Collender. Collender now floats a pass right there to Noyes, and Noyes centers a pass right there, but unable to get his stick down in time was Brooks. Here's Oshelek now, who hits his man Canty in stride. The Canty cut off at the pass right there by Eric Collender, and Collender now moves it back to Brooks. Brooks now walking down Broadway. Brooks now forced the backhand. He was waiting for the hit that time, and as he took his hand off the stick to take out or to control the defender, I think he kind of lost the momentum, and the puck slid right to Kaplan, who stopped it. We'll have a stoppage in play as the clock continues to wind, and it'll probably be dropped right around, I'll say, the 12:08 mark. Make me look good. Oh!
Just a little delay there.
Shot comes in. And played off the backboard and covered up once again by Kaplan. No changes, and so we'll have a puck drop about 11:43. Come on, drop the puck. Maybe not. I was going to say 11:42. Anyway, I should say 11:40 also, but I would have been wrong again. Opportunity shot, turnaround shot right there by Sweek, bidding for number 2. Kept in at the point, shot comes in, and that bounds off as it's tipped in off Duran's opportunity. Here's Peraza right down below. He has a goal tonight. And it's taken away now by Marquez Hernandez. Bringing it up now is Dominic as he's taken down right there. 2 points for the takedown by Schweck. And then once again, here's Peraza. Peraza now moving in to the backhand. Puts it right on Schweck's tape and making the save and stopping it will be the goaltender in Kaplan. He'll be content to cover up and to keep this game at a 7-goal disadvantage right now for Central Cathedral as the clock continues to wind down. They'll probably have the puck drop. I'll say somewhere around the 10:30 mark.
What shot counts do you have, Chuck?
I have 40 shots on goal right now to 10.
Wow.
Another shot, make it 42, and that one is banged home by, is that Ruggiero again? Or John Ruggiero? Oh, no, that's going to be Roloff, I believe. Caden Roloff will get the goal. So the initial shot was stopped, but the rebound was banged home, and all of a sudden now the route is on as it goes to, they're going to give it to Calvin Ruggiero and Caden Roloff. So if that's the case, I don't think Calvin got that goal, though, because he has a hattie. Shot comes in, blocked that time off the tape of Wyatt Dryman, who has a couple assists, looking for that goal. Kept it at the point by Roloff. Walks to the top of the slot, fires the shot. That one's gloved down at the 9:40 mark, and as it continues to wind down, we're a minute for being halfway home. Almost as fast as the game last night. But we didn't have any run time in the game last night. That's the interesting part.
That's quite interesting when you don't have runtime and the game's that short.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of 4 or 5 minute time go by without
that's
stoppages.
That's two decent teams that can skate with each other.
Yep.
Not commit
a call offsides right here.
Not commit penalties and go offsides and ice the puck. That doesn't exist.
I know. Not even the NHL.
No.
As the face-off will take place just outside the zone now of Inland Empire. Matthew Cavanaugh wins the draw for Central Cathedral. Turned over, though, by Cianflone. Tipped up and right into the glove that time of the goalie Kaplan, who makes his 5th save in 7 attempts. And the faceoff will take place to his right. And that shot coming off the tape of Kyle Noyes right there. Noyes will be wearing the jersey Lions. Battles again with Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh wins that one. Actually, no, Noyes won that one. Here's Cianflone now behind the net. They'll move over to the far side. Kept it at that far side half wall. Cianflone knocks it out. Got it up to Marquez Hernandez. Marquez Hernandez knocks it out, but it's not right back in by Central Cathedral. Take it out, though. And now Ochoa trying to fight his way through a couple of... that one popped over Cianflone. It's going to allow... A shot comes in, and that's a goal scored by Kyle Noyes.
Wow.
So is that 10-1 now?
Should be officially 10-1.
Yep.
The scoreboard, usually when it gets to 8, they stop adding goals to it. So the scoreboard's going to say 8-1, but ours says 10-1 because that's the actual official score.
Yeah, I agree with that. Here comes Pedraza looking for more now. He's going to wind down as he moves down the left wing. Now moves over to the far side. Try to get it up to Duran, and he'll slide it over to Schwick again. Schwick now loses an edge, and there's a dump pass right there. A nice pass right there by Canty to Dang. Dang now skates far side. Has his pocket picked by Duran. Battle ensues right there. Centering pass, nobody home, though, for the white base to midnight blue trim. Taken away now. Here, once again, is Pedraza. Walking down. Aiden now. Stops on a dime, looking, and then the double team will finally knock the puck away. Is Oshalek now of the Matthew or Dominic variety. We'll move it over to the far side. Kept in at the point. This is Duran. Is stopped. Back over now. Once again, a man bringing it in. And this is Rodasio. Rodoracio, excuse me. Schweik now takes it, fires a shot right into the breadbasket of the goaltender in Kaplan, who makes the save. He has now faced 36 shots. No, 46 shots.
Yeah. And there's some cannons on this Wolverines team. You see some of these shots, and they're coming in with a lot of mustard on them.
46 shots total right now for this Inland Empire squad, and they win the draw. They get it back to John Ruggiero. Ruggiero now moves it over. Watch out, and there's a foot race now as Marquez Hernandez tries to get past Calvin Ruggiero and just puts the puck right on net, and making the save for his first save of the period will be the goaltender in Carson McDonald. McDonald now in double digits with save as he makes his 10th stop. And just to show you the kind of dichotomy between the two squads, Kaplan had his 10th save in the first period. Flanders was off to the races, then forgot the biscuit, and now he slides it up right over to Dryman. As I mentioned before, Wyatt's had a couple of assists, and now he fights through a check, still looking. Reverses course, right there to Ruggiero of the Calvin variety, and back now. Knocked off the tape, intended for Struble, but right there, once again, is a Roloff. Tried to fire a shot, that's knocked aside. Roloff gets it, and it's knocked aside right there by Canty. Canty, though, dances around one, and he'll bring it back into the zone. Canty now walks in, fires a shot, that one goes off the mask. Rebound. Battle ensues behind the net, and it's cleared out of the zone by Central Cathedral. Here's John Ruggiero again. He'll give it up to Canty, and Canty had it taken right back by Ruggiero. Here's Struble with the lone goal. Now back once again. This is Dryman. He'll send it to the far side corner. Drop down now. Calvin Ruggiero will take it. Slide a pass over to Dryman. It's taken away and sent down the ice by Central Cathedral. Icing will be the call as the puck will move 175 feet down deep inside the zone of Central Cathedral one more time. 10-1 now in favor of the Wolverines. They've hit double digits as we're under the 3:30 mark now. This Noyes will take the draw. He'll win it back to Lou. Jeremy now drops it, but it's taken away by Juarez. Bringing it up now is Aiden. He'll drop in deep. He takes a hit from Lou, but right there is Eric Collender again, who gives it up. Dang now walks in. Actually, it's going to be a penalty, and they're going to get Jackson Canty, probably for the interference, I imagine.
Yeah, he sort of just ran into him as he went by, and
the puck screwed right up. And I'm not. Was that really a? Let's see what the call is going to be.
Kind of.
Trip.
They're calling it for trip, which you can do, but you kind of figure with the complexity of how this game is at the moment, you might just want to, come on, son.
Swallow the whistle.
Let's.
Noyes will take the draw one more time. He will win it as he walks in. Now centering pass, broken up though, right there by Dominic Oshalek. Drop down now is activating from the point. Will be Collender again. They move it back up. Here's a shot coming in. That whistles wide off the tape of Noyes. Stolen away. Here's Brooks now. Fires a shot deflected high up over the net. Occupied by Kaplan. Dropped down low again by Noyes. Here's Tanner now. Fires a shot. Tried to go short side. Saved. And then he came back around as he almost caught. If he got it around, he would have caught Kaplan looking the other way too. Here's Noyes again now. Deep in his zone. Or just skates back in his zone, hits Brooks in stride. Brooks now with Tanner. 2-on-2. Brooks now puts a shot on, or try to put a shot on, and that's deflected. Ochoa and Brooks now battle behind the goal line as it's picked up by Dang. Quan now moves it up past Noyes' tape. Noyes though recovers. Gains a head of steam as we're down to the final 90 seconds. Kyle stops on a dime, will drop down low. Intended for Brooks. Brooks still looking. There's a pass right there. Nobody was ready for it as Tanner sends it in the far side corner. Ochoa will take it now for Central Cathedral. Tried to move it up the wall to Ireland. However, activating from the point was the captain, Tanner. Here's Lou now at the point. Slides it over once again to Noy, who drops it down low. This, once again, is Eric. Eric now puts a shot on. Collender sends it wide of the net as Eric takes it back again. He'll walk in right face-off circle, fire a shot, send high up over the net. This is now, once again, Noyes leaves it back for Lou. Lou tried to activate as it's picked up. We're in the final 8 seconds of the penalty. Final 40 seconds, too. As it's knocked up, taken away, though, once again by Noyes. Fires a shot and scores. Kyle Noyes will get his second goal as he makes it 11-1. And I'll be shocked if we drop the puck anymore. As that last shot finds Pater.
And I think that will come as an even strength goal.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Noyes picks up his second goal as well. And like I said, with about 12 seconds left, this is pretty much going to be pomp and circumstance. As Canty will take the draw against Pedraza. And that's going to do it. 4 goals in the first, 3 goals in the first, 4 in the second, and 4 in the third lead Inland Empire to a massive 11-1 victory over the Central Cathedral squad. Doug and I will return in just a moment as you've been watching the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League right here on CIH. Welcome back here to 5 Point Arena at the beautiful facility of Great Park Ice in the beautiful city of Irvine, as we just witnessed a shellacking as Inland Empire Wolverines defeat the Central Cathedral Jets by a score of 11-1. Let's take a look at the particulars real quickly. For Inland Empire, they had 3 goals in the first, 4 goals in the second, 4 goals in the third for a total of 11. Obviously, Central Cathedral, 0 in the first, 1 in the second, and 0 in the third. Taking a look at the shots real quickly. 16 in the first for Inland Empire, 21 in the second, and 12 in the third for a total of 49. At the other end, Central Cathedral had 7 in the first, 3 in the second, and 1 in the third for a total of 11. Let's go to our 3 stars of the game. Our 3rd stars of the game, I'm going to give it to the defenseman Preston Flanders for Central Cathedral. He had a goal and assist and was pretty much made his name known every time he hit the ice. So once again, congratulations to Preston Flanders. You are our CIH 3rd star of the game. 2nd star of the game, I'm going to give it to the man who actually scored the last goal, and that's Kyle Noyes right there. We didn't have his name down for a while. But when we finally did, we were able to call both his goals right there. And with that 2-goal effort, congratulations, Kyle Noyes. You are CIH 2nd star of the game. 1st star of the game, usually when you get a hat trick and your team wins, you She's only going to garner a star, and that's exactly what Calvin Ruggiero did. He scored goals number 16, 17, and 18 on the season with that hat trick, and it was dominant all night, skating from end to end on the defensive end, and he had his help from his brother as well, John. But once again, we'd like to congratulate our first star, Calvin Ruggiero. Congratulations, you're a CIH first star of the game. Well, that's going to do it this evening for Doug Peacock and I. So once again, for my partner Doug Peacock, I'm Chuck Lasik, reminding you, you've been watching the Anaheim Ducks High School Hockey League right here on CIH. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Enjoy your Friday.